Will a life estate work to keep the government from keeping our house to pay for care? Families often contact us thinking that a life estate would be a good way to protect the equity in their house from Medicaid. Let me give you a little background. They are worried that mom and dad will spend all their money paying for care. Then the family home will need to be sold to pay for care before the government will start paying their share. And there's some truth to this. If an eligible person is not living in the home, it will need to be sold. And if the home is allowed to be kept, then Medicaid will put a lien on the home so that they can recover their money once it's sold. So, some families want to transfer the family home to the children, keeping a life estate for the parent, meaning that the parent can live in the home their whole life, and then the children have what's called a remainder interest. Life estates used to be a very popular tool to protect equity in the home from Medicaid. However, today there are more effective tools available. I'm going to tell you one story about how a life estate can cause problems down the road. We had a client call us recently, distraught because her brother had died unexpectedly. As we helped with this estate, we learned that mom had transferred the house to the children and kept a life estate for herself years before. The brother who died had a 1/3 interest in the home. Unfortunately, he didn't have a will, he had no spouse, and he had no descendants. So that meant that his 1/3 share of the house went back to mom. That is exactly what we didn't want. Years ago, they had transferred almost all of the house except for the life estate out of mom's name and into the children's name. This family is in a terrible situation. Medicaid says that since mom owns 1/3 of the home, they will have to spend that amount of money on her care before Medicaid will pay another dime. The other two children don't have this $75,000. That is mom's percentage of the home. Sure, they could sell the home, but then they have a $200,000 capital gain, the increase in value on the house since mom bought it. That's a large tax bill. If they wait to sell the house until after mom dies, they will avoid the capital gains due to the step up in basis. So this is a complicated problem that we're helping them with, but it's costing them tens of thousands of dollars in lost value in the home, and we had to open a probate to resolve the problem for them. So that takes additional time, expense, and hassle. We want you to be able to protect your assets, meet the complicated Medicaid rules, and avoid unnecessary hassle, delay, and expense. Today, there are much better options available to you than life estates. If you are considering a life estate, I recommend you work with an elder law attorney who will review all the options available today and present them to you so that you can protect your home in the best way possible. At Safe Harbor, we are one of the elder law firms that is proactive and comprehensive at presenting all of the options to you and explaining the pros and cons so you can decide what is the best way to protect your assets and your loved ones. Please give us a call today so that we can get started helping you.